Well, and here's the thing as well. Today, taking drugs is not how it was 10 years ago because of fentanyl. I don't know where you've been getting your pills, but, you know,
I only
it's
pharmacy.
not, is
I'd
it
have
all
been dead.
pharmaceutical?
All pharmaceutical.
So
I gotta
it's
see it.
it's sealed up.
I go get the script myself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's why. But I'm cool. Like, that was just a few months back. That's how I was planning it. Like I don't even condone people to do drugs. But it's like we can't stop people from doing what they do. But if you're gonna do it,
Yeah, fentanyl's a motherfucker, man.
like
I remember Boosie. He had a whole Twitter post about. He said, "There's too many people dying of fentanyl. If you're gonna be an addict, you might as well go back to crack. Crackheads live longer than anybody. You still see him around. It's stronger. You'll be funnier. You're gonna live longer. You see crackheads 60, 70 years old.
because it's just a little cocaine.
Yeah.
People not understanding that fentanyl is one of the more or most stronger painkillers in the world.
Yep.
So
it was designed for cancer. Actually, it was designed for cancer treatment.
And
now it's gone left field.
A grain of salt of fentanyl can kill you.
Yeah.
So you have people in the streets at home feeling like they're fucking chemists and just mixing fentanyl when they get their hands on it with drugs, or pressing up pills and making pills, and you know what I'm saying? Like, and they don't understand what they doing to the people, because you might have whipped a good batch that ain't killed nobody, but you might have whipped a bad one that just wiped out 1,000 people. Like,
rest in peace, Big Scar, age 22, drug overdose. It's not even happening to older people with more fragile immune systems. I mean, you're talking about a 22-year-old.
You got to think about it. The older people know better. The older people have been doing drugs, and they know, I'm not going to take a pill off the street that I didn't see come from over the counter. Like,
yeah, but it's not just in the pills. Rest in peace, my friend, Gangster Boo.
Wait, what did she die from?
I think it was fentanyl. I think it was fentanyl mixed in with whatever drug she was taking, whether it was cocaine or whatever else. She was in Memphis. She doesn't even live in Memphis. She lives in L.A. I know her. I know her well, man. She'd been to my house. I'd interviewed her multiple times. I'd just seen her maybe a month before. She was in Memphis. I think she had missed her flight, or the flight got canceled. She stayed an extra night to party. Was partying with her brother.
Probably got the shit from somebody she trusts.
Yeah, and they didn't know no better. The next day.
That's crazy.
Queen of Memphis, man.
Legend.
3-6 Mafia, and in fact, 3-6 Mafia has 6 members. 3 of them died in their early 40s. Koopsta,
and one more,
and Lord Infamous.
Lord Infamous. Yep, Lord Infamous.
Yep.
My mom's a big fan of them, so Lord Infamous.
Yeah, you grew up with 3-6 Mafia.
Yeah,
right, with your mom.
Yeah, I know all about them. So it's like even with 3-6 Mafia, I learned about lean from them. My mom like sipping on scissor herb, and I was like, shit, what the hell is that? Like, what they doing? It's like,
yeah, I remember because me and DJ Paul have been cool forever. I remember he broke it down to me, because I've never taken cocaine, right? I've done ecstasy, I've done acid. I'm not going to say I'm like, a clean all the way across dude. I've done mushrooms and shit like that, but like I've never done cocaine because a close friend of mine overdosed and died at 23. I remember going to the funeral going, I'm never going to do
that shit. Yeah.
At looking at the casket going, nah, I'm good. 23, this is what happens. I'm good. But he said something interesting. He said that the difference between pills and cocaine is that with cocaine, when you start to take too much, you start to feel it and you kind of ease off of it. With a pill, when it's in you, that's it.
You keep going.
Whatever's there is what you're going to live with. You can't suddenly,
you don't know how much was in there.
You don't know how much is in there.
You ingested it and it's just spreading out in your body. So
there you go.
That's how that fentanyl killing them though. Like, I don't know where it came from. This is a hell of a wave. I hate it. But it's like I wish it hurry up and be over. Because it's like, who's in charge of having fentanyl? They got to get that from like real doctors and shit like that. Like, so who's putting it on the street?
China's big on that. A lot of the Chinese like labs are sending this shit over. They don't give a shit.
Because I feel like it's bigger than what we think.
Yeah.
Even like with COVID, I felt like COVID was here to population control and shit like that. So now, when certain things ain't working, everybody do drugs. Let's wipe out the young people. and just, or many people as we can, give them fentanyl and just go from there and see how many people we can get out of the way. Like, I think like that now, like,